Do we have a tier talk?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna rank the following: the pregame, the kickback, the after party, and the late night.
And for all these, we're thinking like at their optimal potential.
Yeah.
At their best, right? All right. Damn.
I feel like the party takes it though if it's optimal potential.
Which one?
The party.
Oh, the party was even on
I don't
there?
even think
was
the
it on
party
there?
It
was-
wasn't on there, yeah. I think after party might be
After
Let's
party-
start at the lowest.
The
Let's start
lowest?
fourth place.
Dude.
probably pregame. I feel like, okay.
No, this is gonna be a controversial answer.
Then we all got to have our own answers.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
know
I'm
what
fine
my
with that.
4 is immediately.
Yeah, I think I know what mine are too.
my number 4 is kickback. That's actually.
I think
Wow.
that's terrible.
Let me tell you why my
I think
number
it's
4
a
is not
brutal
kickback.
call.
I'm thinking about what's possible potentially. What's like more can happen at a kickback than I think can happen at a pregame.
Right.
Because at a pregame, everybody's going to leave at some point.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Right? It's going to have to evolve. At a kickback, you might still get some head. Like, you're not really getting head that often at a pregame. You know what I mean?
Sharing
Like,
back their
this
fist
is
bump.
Oh,
chapter
this
one.
is all based on head.
It's all, well, duh.
Scoring a
receiving head?
blowjob
Right,
at the end.
yeah.
Oh.
Like, you can get head at an after party, you can get head at a late night. You're not getting
Uh-huh.
head at pregame, though. So that's my number 4. We're
He's
starting
judging off of horniness.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
Freaking League, when he did Freaking League, it
Yeah.
did something to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
My 4 is late night.
Really? Why?
Yes, I think at that if you're putting an after
Really,
party,
bro?
hold on.
Damn, he's hurt.
If you're doing all these things, obviously kickback and pregame are probably not going to be in the same area. But if you do one of those and then you're going to go to a party and then there's going to be an after party, by that time, you're so hammered drunk, you're not remembering a whole lot of what's going on. You're probably blacked out. We're making mistakes at that point. You're sweaty. You're tired. It's just not as good as you think it really is.
It's
At the
just
late
time to
night.
put on some deep house and ride it out until
just
the sun
lose
comes
yourself.
up.
That's
brother.
what you got to do. It's time to pack it in.
See, but at U of A, like late night, sometimes like that was the party, and they didn't like it wasn't even an after party. Like that shit just like was the first thing you did, and it started at fucking 11 p.m. It started at like midnight, and it was like, all right, this is the party.
But that would just be the part. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that was just what we named them.
Really?
Yeah, we're doing a late night. That was what we called parties,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah.
I'm going number 4 kickback, number
Wow.
3
Gotta be
pregame,
Yeah.
number 2 late night, and number 1 after party.
Yeah. After parties about that vibe. Anything is possible at an after party. Anything can happen. You can turn your L into a
JP's ready to
W.
turn up.
You take an L in a pregame, you can still catch a W in the late at the after party.
That's a good point. That's a good
Yeah.
point.
You know,
See, I
late
feel
night,
I feel
though,
like
has
that's
a-
the late night.
a late night draws that line where it's like I don't know.
Update.
Into what?
New Apple update. You can schedule text.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's a wrap.
You about to schedule that you up.
I mean, I'm taking, but I would have. I would have.
Force sitting.
Still hit her with it anyway.
Exactly. Just keep it romantic.
Yeah. See, but
The scheduled
I don't.
you up
I
text.
feel like there's so many pros and cons for both. I'm starting to shuffle them around even more. Because me, I don't know if after party is like that. Might be 3 or 4 for me.
What's your number 1? Like, is it clear?
Either kickback or late night.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm
I
more of a
like
casual
that you
cat,
rep
man.
kickback like that. That's cool. Late nights sometimes they toe that line of getting too rowdy though. Some shit happens like, ooh, okay,
Too rowdy.
We've gone too deep into the night now. Somebody's
Yeah,
got
but
to bust
also you
ahead.
could end up, you're taking shrooms, you're smoking a blunt, you're kind of vibing out on a tailgate in a backyard.
I
You're
do that at
hanging with the
pregame
boys.
sometimes though.
I mean, yeah, it's a little more. Maybe that's just the Bon Terre vibe right
Yeah.
there.
You guys
You ain't
all
got a whole lot
small
to
town vibe
do.
that we're
Yeah,
both
yeah. The
accustomed
fire's
to.
dying down. The few bros left, man.
Late night staying at 4 for me.
What's your number 1 though?
I'm having a hard time with that because I love the opportunity. I love the excitement that a pregame brings. I think when you get all the boys together, you're at somebody's house, it's after a game or it's like a Friday night, people have been talking about it for 3-4 days. Hey, we're going to so-and-so's house, we're going to get after it, and then we're going to go to X, Y, and Z.
Mm-hmm.
The opportunity, whether it happens or not, irrelevant because you don't know what's going to happen in the
Everybody's
future.
optimism
There's
is.
yes,
at
especially
a
when you get
peak.
all the boys in the same vibe and like because sometimes there's always that one guy that like you have to force to drink, force to go out, which is just kills you.
Mm-hmm.
But if everybody is on the same page at a pregame, it just makes everything. It sets the tone for the night.
Pregame, everybody's getting hosed.
yeah.
Those are out there. Hey, they're out tonight. They're out
He
tonight.
did not like that answer.
He was out of here.
He was like,
Back there in the corner.
Back in the corner.
Don't,
I might be shuffling actually. I might go.
you've already cemented yours.
I feel pretty good about it, but the only thing I would maybe switch is I might go after party, pregame, late night, kickback.
After party is
After party's number 1, kickback's number 4, locked for me. Pregame, late night, I'm back and forth. When you said that about the excitement,
I know.
that was what started getting me thinking about when I was, when you're in college,
Mhm.
Right.
and then like people just start showing up, and all of a sudden it's like, I don't know if we're gonna be able to make it to the party. This
Bro.
might just become the party.
and yes, and think about this, dude. You have all your
That's a
boys
good
over,
point.
and you're thinking we're full. Like my heart is full of all the people that can be here. Then that one boy walks in, who you're like, "Fuck, dude! I didn't know he was coming out tonight." And literally the whole room erupts
He's coming
because
out.
he's there. Automatic shot for him. That we're all getting together.
Oh man, dude, you're making a really strong point.
You
I'm
are,
just
bro.
saying,
I
dude,
mean,
pre-games.
Is pregame your one?
Yeah. Pre-games on one.
Yeah.
Honestly, kickback might be my 2.
Really.
And here's why.
Kickback, there's a ceiling to a kickback.
No question.
Because at a certain point, it's a party.
Yes, but you just said pregame at one point might just become the party.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I'm thinking kickback. I'm taking away college. I'm covering that in a ball. I'm throwing it in the trash. I'm now in high school. It's 2009, senior year. You and the boys get over. You're having a couple of drinks. You finally found alcohol because someone's older brother had a fake ID.
Talk
They went
dirty
over
to
to the
me.
Circle K and they grabbed the beer. And low key, 3 beers was enough at that point for whatever reason because you're just doing what you think you should be doing in high school. Now all of a sudden, Anthony Stevens is calling a couple of girls over, and you're like, oh fuck,
The hoes are
there
out.
might be that opportunity to get head. And there you go.
I'm saying.
Oh, and we circled it all back. And you know it's probably not going to happen because you tried with Jessica Gray 3 times. And she said no every time, but maybe this time. It's
possible.
When she shows up, that natty light's going to hit a little bit different. She's going to look at you with those eyes and just go, yeah, dude, I'll hawk to the shit out of that thing. Woo! Come on, kid.
Well, this is still
And
pre
I feel and I feel like the
Okay,
kickback, the floor of the kickback to me is higher than the floor of the other ones. Like you
Yes.
kind of know what you're getting into.
I
Like you
agree.
know what the worst of the worst is with the kickback, and it's just hanging out with the bros.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be at a pregame and think like, what are we trying to fucking do tonight? Everybody wants to do something different. You kind of get separated.
true.
Oh, Taylor left.
Yeah.
You went here. Hey, where are you guys going? I don't know if I can
Irish
get you in.
goodbye. Yes,
Yeah.
dude. And the after party too, you've already accomplished what you set out to accomplish, which was the party. Now there's an end date. So your drunk brain at one point, it might be 1, it might be 2, it might even be 11. Part of you becomes sober for 1 second, and you're like, this shit's gonna end pretty soon. Do I keep drinking super
Do we
heavy
force
or do
the
I let it?
vibe?
Yeah, do we force the vibe? I can see Will's getting a little sleepy in the eyelids. He's starting to droop a little bit on me. How do I get
You
him
talking
back
about right
up?
now?
No. I'm just talking about
Like,
when
oh, shit.
I'm sorry, when you're at the after party.
Yeah,
Because you've
yeah.
already
Alright.
accomplished all the
Yeah.
steps.
I'm about to make a statement. I'm thinking about this now, hearing you guys talk. These could just be like the 4 chapters of a movie, and these could be one same party.
Yes.
Because the pregame can turn into a kickback, and then if it's like, we're just going to stay at this level, but then your boy's like, yo, we're in your area. We just left the bars. Can we come through? They bring 10 new heads.
Bro, and they say, hey, bars are dead, which makes me think maybe we're doing the right
But
thing
it's an
the whole
after party
time.
technically because they already came from the bars.
Yes.
And then before long, it's the late night.
I like that. Here's what I would do with that situation, though. I would flip pregame and kickback.
You
So
flip.
you said pregame goes into a kickback. I think
Yes.
kickback, you start off with the boys, and then more people come over, and you're like, yo,
That
let's
you're
go to the
kinda
bar
not
after this.
expecting.
Now you're in the pregame.
I like that too.
And then a couple of your boys that went there to go check it out, maybe they dipped a little early. Hey, line's too long. It's dead one way or the other. They come back. Now you're at the party.
That's a good
following
twist.
the after party.
You set your expectations with the kickback. We know where it starts and where it ends, but then actually, no. This is actually a different journey we're going on.
Yeah,
A couple
the
people
journey's
from the
just
kickback went
beginning.
home to change.
Yeah.
They actually showed back up.
Then
Yes.
you turn to your
Yeah.
boy, you're like, are we about to turn up tonight?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yo, I said I wasn't going to drink, but I'm ready.
Yeah.
You know that moment when
are
someone's
we about
like,
to make a movie together?
we're going to go back and change. And you're like, this is
It's
risky.
risky. Don't do it.
You're going to
Yeah.
go back and change? Yeah, I live 10 minutes away. You're like,
Done.
"Ah."
He's dead for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
He's
bro,
done.
you know when you leave,
But when
you're gone
that's
forever.
the boy that shows up.
But when he does come
When
back,
you're
though,
like, he's
An
gone.
hour and a
he's
half
dead.
later.
An hour and a
Yeah.
half later, he comes
Yes.
in. You're like, no way.
I cannot fucking believe you came back.
Yeah.
Grab him
Yeah.
by the face because you're drunk. Like, dude, you made my fucking That's the shit. That's the shit that gets
Gross
you
shit.
fired up with the
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I think we can all agree. Maybe the late night's not the move.
I would agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am so glad I was able to do that.
I'm still going late. I'm going kickback for late night.
What the
3.
fuck? After all this stuff about kickbacks?
No, I still, because the kickback, I like to dance. And there's no dancing going on at a kickback. I think that's the only one where there's no dancing.
Give me
So where
5
can you
minutes, dude. I'm
dance
gonna get
and
you
get
a
head?
dance at that.
That's my question.
that would be the after party. The or the late night.
But what kind of dance are you doing at a late night though? Some trancey shit.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that though.
What are you talking
It's
about?
messy.
Dude?
You know.
No,
It's
I know.
sloppier. Oh, shit.
Oh, no, I know. bro.
Experience. All right.
I want to point out that a pregame you can definitely get both of those things.
You said you're still selling pregame.
Yeah, I
You
think
guys know-
pregame's number one.
If you get headed pregame though, you are the guy leaving. I'll be right
It's
back.
all just coming back to getting head. But
God,
the
let's get our
head.
priorities straight.
But about getting head. Even when he was talking about people showing up, he was like, "You can get 10 more heads." I was like,
I did say that.
"What
Yeah,
kind of
damn.
heads?"
That word just rattled in the brain. Everyone's going home to jerk off tonight. It's over.
We'll
Where you
write this
stand?
movie later though.
I'm gonna go kick.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna go. Man, you're really selling me on pregame. It might be this list, but switch late night and after party. After party is my bottom.
I think this list is my list,
That
Oh,
one
wow.
right there. Pregame,
and I
kickback,
could
after
switch
party, late night.
pregame and kickback at any point.
You sold me on pregame, but I've had so many pregames where I'm like, this could be the best night ever. And then you hard cut an hour later, we're coming home. Like, what the fuck happened?
Yes, bro, but it's not about the,
But the pregame
that's
part-
the
But
pregame.
the pregame part
The
is
optimism in your brain of this is going to be the best night ever is the moment you have at the pregame. That's setting the tone for the entire night. Whether it happens or it doesn't, that's up to the after party, the party, and the late night. If those fail you, hey, that pregame was fucking fire though, right?
Yeah, but
Because I'm going to try again next week.
you can't metaphorically live in the pregame forever. You know?
Oh
you
shit,
can't.
you're hitting
Oh,
us
no.
with some
But it's up to
deep
you to
shit.
change it.
Oh, no.
That's a quote graphic right there.
God.
I'm just like, fuck. What if the night isn't? But I feel you though. You got me hyped up with that speech about it. I'm
I
like,
know
oh,
because
yeah.
you almost have like
Anything's possible.
pregame can set the tone for literally all three of those. Like the worst of a pregame, it just turns into a kickback. You have a great pregame, you're probably gonna have a great after party.
Mhm.
Great pregame, you're probably gonna have a great late night. So you did kind of set the tone with the pregame.
I do love the pregame.
What makes the best pregame for you? Like, what has to be there?
A lot of
Bitches.
dudes, man.
A lot of dudes. Yeah, that's the main
It's gotta be
thing.
your
Yeah.
boys. It's got to start off. The best pregame to
A lot
me
of dudes.
is all the boys there at first.
Yeah.
And then those ladies start funneling in. It's like you just, everyone that walks in, it's just the notch goes up a little bit more on how great the night is going to be.
Oh yeah.
But if it starts off,
And you need
this
somebody
bus
great.
right here, it's like, yo, boys, what are we trying to do tonight? Like anywhere we go, we're not getting in, blah, blah, blah. Then all of a sudden, somebody calls somebody who calls somebody. Now
Right.
4 girls are over. And it's like, okay, ratio's bad, but we now have hope.
Right.
There's a glimmer of hope in there.
We get
Right,
the
Now
because-
those
assets.
girls,
Hey,
hey,
where
these
your
guys aren't
friends
too
at?
bad. A lot of hey, they're laughing. Oh, Will's making me laugh a little bit. I'm gonna call my friend Cindy. I know she thinks he's cute. Guess what? Cindy has 2 friends who are now coming over. Now the ratio is even 1-to-1.
Yep.
There's always
we're
that
playing
scary
ball, boys.
moment.
Right,
at
we're
the
getting there.
pregame.
We're playing ball.
Okay.
There's always that scary moment at the pregame when the first girls show up, and you're like, "Oh, this is not a good
Make
look
or
right
break.
It's
now."
not good
Yeah.
for them.
There's more. There's more girls coming. It's not just gonna
Yeah.
be.
And
There's like
you-
12 dudes standing there, and then like two girls walk in. You're like, it's really hoping the group of 6 walked in
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, just the group of 2.
And you always see them the
Everyone's like,
farthest
"Jimmy,
away,
this
and
is
you
you?"
see their eyes. You see their eyes look around like, God damn, who
Uh-oh.
said to come here?
Yeah.
If you could just get them past 1 or 2 layers of dudes, you know you got them for a little bit.
Yep.
You need somebody good on the aux.
What's that?
You need somebody like Jack on the aux cord.
You need
No
that, and
question.
you need like your one funny friend who's not going to try to hook up with them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If he's not there yet, he's just funny just for the jokes, and the aux guy's not there, they're bouncing 10 minutes.
See ya.
Yeah.
I'd be lucky to give them 10.
Yeah,
They're looking at that phone immediately.
same Uber.
No question. Don't leave just yet. God.
Damn, the pregame. Now I'm analyzing the fuck out of this. Gotta reevaluate.
You should do an ad for pregames, man.
Thank you.
You should be the spokesman for pregames.
I'm all about the beginning, man.
We
Yeah.
need
Sets the
we need to
tone.
take that pregame speech and kind of incorporate it with the Twisted Tea ad.
Yeah. Good.
It'd
Brought to you
probably
by
fire 'em up.
pregames. Don't worry about what happens later.
The Twisted Tea is probably the best drink to have for a pregame.
Yes.
But yeah.
Shout out,
Yeah.
no free shout out.
That was a good one.
Where do we stand on this? Can we just all say our
Dude,
final
dude,
list real quick?
Yeah, I'm good on mine.
What was your
What
list
was yours
again?
again?
Mine is I'm still going after party.
Because you like to dance.
I'm going after party. I'm going pregame.
Pregame.
I'm going late night. I'm going kickback.
I'm just proud that pregame got a couple notches up.
Oh, it did.
Christian?
I'm gonna go from one to best to worst. After party. Oof, you kind of sold me. I'm gonna go kickback. Pregame, late night. Late night's last.
Pregame kickback, late night after party.
I'll go just to be a little bit different than that. I'll go kickback, pregame.
Wait,
So you're a kickback boy now.
No.
All that about the pregame?
No, but you just did that. I'm not
Wait,
gonna do
what
the
did
same
you
list
put
as
after
you.
party last?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Because to me, pregame and kickback, like, brother, flip a coin. I'm in. Those are my
Yeah.
1A, 1B. And then the other 2, you can put them wherever you want. I'm out.
All right. Just that fucking pregame.
I'm like, Jimmy, let me know how you danced last night, brother. Like, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'm just sweating.
Sweating
Yeah.
your
just
ass
like
off, and
that-
the mascara and the ladies are running. Their hair that was so nice at the kickback in the pregame,
Yeah.
it's all fucked up. And you know, just for a second, if you took those goggles off, you'd be like, Jesus fucking Christ,
Yeah.
what am I doing here?
People are coming up to you. They're going, "Are you okay?"
Yeah. Hey,
You're
you
like,
should have some
"Yeah."
water, and that's the moment you're just ready to fight everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't need to tell me I need to hydrate.
Right.
Not now. Not in this moment.
These are just Hogwarts houses that fucking in Harry Potter. I would be definitely after party president.
Wait,
Was that
what?
from Harry Potter?
If these were like Hogwarts houses, you could like
Yeah.
get sorted.
No, we're not
Oh,
Hogwarts
yeah,
house.
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Oh, if you got sorted,
Yeah.
That is
Like
a
late nights
whole-
is Slytherin.
I would probably want to
Mm-hmm.
get sorted into after party, but I might get unfortunately sorted into late night.
You're 100% in late night.
100%.
I'm getting sorted into late night.
Yep. I see that.
I honestly, I got pretty dangerous after partying late night. I'd be sitting there with that hat going on top of my head like Harry Potter, like not late night. No, not late night. Like, don't put me in there.
Not late night, per se.
Yeah.
Good
Such
tier
a
talk,
partier,
Jack.
though.
Good list. Good tier talk.